And welcome to another edition of Pixelated Zen Plays. I'm your host, Krovlar, and today we're looking at Gotham City Impostors. I've had this game for about 3 weeks now, and it's quickly jumped to the forefront of my favorite FPSs of all time. The reasons for that are numerous. There are negatives, though. The first of which we're going to get out of the way right away. It's Games for Windows Live. I hate Games for Windows Live, and I'm sure you do too. There's really no reason to include it in a game unless you just want that Microsoft money. Well, sadly, I think this game did, and that's probably partly to do with a deal between Warner Brothers and Microsoft. You'll notice that all Warner Brothers games, especially any Batman-related game, uses Games for Windows Live, which seriously cheapens the Batman video game franchises. But it's something we can't get around. Now, that being said, you'll know right away whether you find that acceptable. Is it okay to deal with Games for Windows Live? For me, yes, in the right situations. For instance, this game I got for $3.50 on a sale. Now, for $3.50, I'll give it a shot. Turns out, for whatever reason, I can only connect to people through the deathmatch mode. None of the other game modes will actually connect for me. I don't know why that is, but I've tried a couple different troubleshooting techniques and nothing's worked so far. So, I'm still going to get my money's worth out of the Team Deathmatch, but the question you have to ask yourself is, will you? Is Team Deathmatch enough of a reason for you to get the game? There's also a non-online version of the game that's basically just challenge modes, maps that give you specific gadgets and weapons, and they challenge you to get through and hit all the targets in a certain amount of time. I've had a blast with the challenge modes. In fact, my wife enjoyed the challenge mode so much that she picked up the game, even though she's not going to play the FPS part at all. So it's something to think about, something to consider. I've heard a lot of people can connect. Most people don't have a problem with the different game types and being able to connect to them, so there is that. It is my own personal experience. However, Games for Windows Live does automatically mean a no-sell for a lot of people, and I wish they hadn't have picked it. With that behind us, I want to tell you a little bit about the game and why I like it so much. One of the main reasons is the sheer number of gadgets you can have at your disposal. For instance, you'll see there, my character has a hubcap on his chest, and that's the armor for the game. I am also using the roller skates, which I find the best for the movement ones. There's also spring shoes that allow you to bounce really high. There's a glider that allows you to catch updrafts and fly around and dive bomb people. And there are a couple other ones that, like zip line, for instance, and things like that. However, my favorite is just the simple rollerblades. They allow you to move really quickly, and they allow you to do those jumps that you just saw there. And as a healer type character, that's what I need. I need to be able to get around fast. I need to be able to follow the people that I need to heal, even though they're not slowing down so that I can heal them. And that's what I choose to do with. Other people have gone with other things. You'll see one of the best players in this match is using what I consider somewhat of a cheap tactic, but it works. He's chosen the heaviest body type. The body types give you different advantages and disadvantages. For instance, the heaviest body type moves slower than the smallest. However, if you get a melee kill, it's pretty much a one-hit kill. Same with the dive bomb. If a heavy dive bombs a skinny, he's going to one-hit him. So, what this guy's done is he's chosen to have the heavy, some spring boots, and a rocket launcher. The spring boots allow him to just continuously bounce, making him really hard to target. He doesn't need to aim since he's got a rocket launcher, and he'll just keep bouncing and shooting. Now, it does provide a lot of kills, but it's not very helpful for a team environment, which is why his team isn't doing the best. There's another really cheap tactic involving the heavy, and that's to have a glider and then pick the katana melee weapon. And they'll just fly around, dive bomb people, and then hit them with the katana if they didn't die the first hit. It's pretty much a guaranteed kill. However, you are big, you are slow once you're on the ground, and it's balanced because if there's anyone else around, they're pretty much going to kill you once you've killed that first person, unless you get really lucky. That's another thing I like about this game. Everything does seem balanced. Sure, there are times where you'll think this is just cheap and ridiculous, and then you'll do something that everyone else considers cheap and ridiculous just because it seems so effective at the time. But there are counters and balances to everything. This game does have a lot of game to it. You'll notice that a lot of FPSs nowadays use leveling, throw in some RPG elements in order to keep people hooked and playing the multiplayer. And this game's no different. There are at least 1,000 levels in this game, and almost every one of them gives you something. Whether it's a face unlock, a body type unlock, a new weapon, or anything. And you're allowed to purchase what you want, not with real money, though you are allowed to use real money to purchase anything in the game. However, you get unlocks, and these unlocks are simple keys such as a primary weapon unlock. And that'll allow me to go into the primary weapons and choose which one I want to buy. And once I've bought it, it's mine forever, so I don't have to worry about it. I like that a lot better than the progression unlocks, where if I like a specific gun, I may have to go through 10 or 12 other guns in order to get it. That just seems kind of silly. You'll also notice the amount of customization on some of these characters is insane. You can really make your character stand out and look how you want by using the different body types, the different face types, different voice types, including different spoken languages. And then the best stuff for me is the costume coins. You get costume coins for wins and losses, and you don't get many of them at a time, but you use them to buy costume pieces, and some of them are really expensive. But you can really make your character look a lot different from everyone else's. Now, you can't make somebody who looks like a good superhero. You'll never have somebody who looks like a clean Batman-style character. You'll always have this ragtag kind of thrown together look, which I really enjoy. You'll see people with cardboard boxes painted to look like a Batman helmet. You'll see people with jean jackets and jean pants that are just blue, and they've taped a Batman logo to the front of it. It really provides a sense of fun and anarchy in the game without kind of unbalancing anything. That's it for today. This has been Pixelated Zen Plays. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.